Hello and good morning. Here is the news at 10. First, the highlights. Lagos State Government pledges deliverables to residents through themes plus developmental agenda. Osun State Government to inaugurate 100-member panel on communal crisis. On the foreign scene, Israeli Prime Minister confirms withdrawal of troops from Lebanon beyond 60 days amid ceasefire deal. And in sports, Super Eagles of Nigeria draws in Port A of 2025 AFCON. And now the details. I am Mike James. Lagos State Government has pledged to intensify efforts in ensuring more deliverables get to residents through its themes plus developmental agenda, which encompasses traffic management and transportation, health and environment, education and technology, making Lagos a 21st century economy, entertainment and tourism, as well as governance. This came to the fore at the Maiden Joint Citizens Media Engagement Forum organized by the Ministry of Information and Strategy, held in Ikeja to interact with the media to get constructive and frank feedback from Lagosians. Speaking at the event, Commissioner for Information and Strategy, Gbenga Omotosho, commended the media as a strategic partner in propagating the programs and policies of the Babajide Sanwo-Olu administration. He had this to say.
People say in Yoruba that if a kid falls, he looks forward. But if an elderly person sleeps, he looks back to find out what has happened. So for me, it's good to start from 2024. It was a very challenging year, but despite everything, when people ask me, what is it that you think is the most important thing that the government did last year, I usually tell them that the most exciting thing for me is the coming on board of the Red Line.
Omotosho reeled out some of the notable projects expected to be inaugurated to include 16 jetties to enhance water transportation, road infrastructure, construction of Lekki International Airport, 5 food hubs, modern markets, 150-bed Massey Children's Hospital in Lagos Island, New General Hospital in Ojo, 500-bed mental health center, K2 Ekpe, among others. Also, to further strengthen its security infrastructure, Omotosho said plan is underway by the Sanwo-Olu administration to provide 32,000 solar street lights, while 3,000 out of the 6,000 optic fiber project to improve internet connections across the state is near 90% completion. The commissioner spoke on some of the efforts of the government to decongest the roads.
Recently, we have employed more people into LASTMA. And LASTMA was given a governorship order to work more hours. That is why at times at midnight we find LASTMA people in so many parts of Lagos still working. That is why Lagos government is encouraging people to use the waterways. It is faster, it is more comfortable, it is safer, it is cheaper. So many people are discovering the waterways now.
Earlier in a welcome address, the Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Information and Strategy, Olumide Shogunle, noted that the initiative is to inform Lagos residents about the plans of government through the media, get suggestions, and the feedback will be taken to the State Executive Council for deliberation.
This kind of rally is going to take place more often than it used to be. And it is because of the landmark achievements of Lagos State. Everybody has their eyes on us. They want to know what we are doing. They want to know where we are going. And it is you who are just our first friends, if I can put it that way, that will help us propagate the gospel. Lagos State government has a blue line, it has a red line, it's looking forward to a green line and also a purple line. So we want to give the media advanced information on what the Sanwo-Olu administration is doing.
The event was attended by heads of various agencies of the ministry, including the General Manager, Lagos Traffic Radio, Tayo Akonle, Directors, Special Advisor to the Governor on Media and Publicity, Boyega Akosile, Senior Special Assistant to the Governor on Media, among others. The Lagos State Traditional Medicine Board, LSTMB, has taken a significant step in promoting its advocacy and sensitization program by hosting an event in the Ekpe division. Speaking at the event, the registrar of the board, Babatunde Adili, said this initiative is part of a quarterly program aimed at providing a vital platform for practitioners and stakeholders within the traditional medicine community to engage in meaningful dialogue, exchange innovative ideas, and build essential networks in various zones across the state. The registrar extended heartfelt congratulations to the practitioners in the division with the establishment of a zonal office by the board, which is set to simplify the registration and renewal processes for practitioners. Adele said practitioners should embrace synergy between themselves to move the practice forward. Lagos State Christian Pilgrims Welfare Board has praised the outstanding efforts of Executive Secretary of the Nigeria Christian Pilgrims Commission, NCPC, Stephen Adigbite, in organizing the 2024 pilgrimage exercise. The board secretary, Yetunde Gbafe, took to the official Instagram page of the board to commend Adigbite's leadership, acknowledging his determination and perseverance in overcoming challenges. She expressed her admiration for his exemplary leadership and prayed for continued strength and guidance to achieve his goals. Meanwhile, the second batch of the 2024 Lagos intending pilgrims will be airlifted to the Holy Lands of Israel and Jordan on Friday, 7th of February 2025. Deputy Speaker of the House of Representatives, Benjamin Kalu, says the decision of President Bola Tinubu to remove subsidy on petrol saved about $10 billion for the country in 2023. Kalu, who spoke at a meeting with some investors and a group of scholars at Oxford University in London, also said efforts by the Tinubu government to promote economic growth and development has led to a significant increase in foreign direct investment into the country, worth about $6.4 billion in 2024. The Deputy Speaker noted that the policies of the government has also led to a 22% increase in dollar remittances from Nigerians in the diaspora, totaling $28 billion in 2024. The National Identity Management Commission, NIMC, says the new National Identification Number, NIN card, will support government to people services and offer multiple functionalities to improve access to government interventions. Speaking on the initiative during a press briefing in Abuja, the Director of Card Management Services at NIMC, Peter Iwegbu, said the card is designed to ensure the effective delivery of government services, particularly to vulnerable Nigerians. He noted that the card would address challenges in identifying beneficiaries of government interventions, providing a secure and verifiable platform for assessing such services. Iwegbu explained that the initiative aligns with NIMC's mandate to enroll Nigerians and issue them a general purpose card, adding that the new card programs are aimed at addressing social and economic issues by integrating payment functionality with identity as a foundation. On her part, the Director General of NIMC, Abisoyi Koka Odusote, highlighted that the biometric-enabled cards align with the 8-point agenda of President Bola Tinubu and are designed to address the socio-economic needs of Nigerians. Koka Odusote explained that the cards would be available to citizens both within and outside the country and to legitimate residents, enabling them to perform various transactions such as paying utility bills, accessing transportation services, and shopping. And now to the rest of the stories. The Osun State government has constituted a 100-member panel to investigate the incessant land dispute between Ifon and Ilobu of Orolu and Irikpodun local government areas. Ifon and Ilobu have been engaged in bloody clashes that have led to killings and destructions of property in recent times as a result of land dispute. The Ataoja of Oshogbo, Obajimo Yetunji, and the chairman, Osun State Boundary Commission, Justice Moshood Adigbite, will lead the panel. Commissioner for Information and Civic Engagement in Osun, Kolakpo Alimi, in a statement says the government put in place the committee to address the incessant land dispute. Alimi says each of the three affected communities of Ifon, Ilogu and Erioshun had 25 representatives, while the state government will equally be represented by 25 members. He adds that Governor Ademola Adeleke will inaugurate the committee on Tuesday at the government secretariat. The Nigerian Education Loan Fund, NEL Fund, has introduced a new loan product, the Vocational Skills Loan Initiative, aimed at supporting individuals seeking to acquire vocational skills. Chief Executive Officer of NEL Fund, Akintunde Sawyer, said the loan products are designed to assist students in achieving their aspirations. Sawyer made this known in a statement signed to mark the International Day of Education, with the theme AI and Education, Preserving Human Agency in a World of Automation, which aligns with NEL Fund's mission. He highlighted the organization's ongoing use of AI-driven process optimization and its commitment to educational inclusion in Nigeria. And now to foreign news. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu's office says Israeli army's withdrawal from southern Lebanon will last beyond the 60 days agreed in a ceasefire deal, claiming the agreement has not yet been fully enforced by Lebanon. The statement came after the Israeli army attacked towns in a border region of southern Lebanon just 2 days before it was supposed to withdraw troops under the ceasefire with Hezbollah. Lebanon's official national news reported that Israeli forces rampaged through the south, bulldozing and setting fire to homes in the town of Aitarun, damaging a mosque in the town of Kantara and causing an explosion in Rab. Under the terms of the truce, the Lebanese army is to deploy alongside United Nations peacekeepers in the south as the Israeli army withdraws over a 60-day period. In sports news, three-time African champions Nigeria has been placed in Pot 1 alongside seven-time winners Egypt, three-time champions and cup holders Cote d'Ivoire, two-time winners Algeria, hosts 1976 champions Morocco and 2021 winners Senegal. The draw ceremony for the 35th African Cup of Nations finals will take place at the Mohammed V National Theatre in Rabat, Morocco, on Monday evening. Super Eagles head coach Eric Chelle and team administrator Dayo Akor, alongside the chairman of NFF Technical and Development Committee, Sharif Inua, will attend the colourful ceremony in the heart of Morocco's administrative capital. The final tournament that begins on 21st of December and ends on 18th of January is unique in some ways, including being the first ever to start in a particular year and run into another year. The Morocco will play host to African again, since hosting the 1988 tournament that was won by Cameroon. It will interest you to know that Nigeria's Super Eagles hold the record for the most medals from the 68th-year-old championship, with 16 in 20 previous participations. And that was our news at 10, but just before we go, remember to always wear your seatbelt when driving. You can follow us and like all our various social media platforms: X, Traffic Radio 961, Facebook, Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM, Instagram, Lagos Traffic Radio 961. Subscribe and watch our news and programs that's live on YouTube, Traffic Radio 961. You can also visit our website, www.trafficradio961.ng. Did you know that under the Sanwo-Olu administration, 100 double dino bins were locally assembled for the use of Lagos Waste Management Agency LOMA? You can get more details on the Legacy Government website, and to end the news, here are the highlights of the major stories. Legacy Government has pledged to intensify efforts in ensuring more deliverables get to residents through its Themes Plus developmental agenda, which encompasses traffic management and transportation, health and environment, education and technology, making Lagos a 21st century economy, entertainment and tourism, as well as governance. The Osun State Government has constituted a 100-member panel to investigate the incessant land disputes between Ifon and Ilobu of Orulu and Irikpodu local government areas. We also told you that Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu's office has confirmed that Israeli army's withdrawal from southern Lebanon will last beyond the 60 days agreed in a ceasefire deal, claiming the agreement was not yet fully enforced by Lebanon. And in sports, three-time African champions Nigeria has been placed in Pot 1 alongside seven-time winners Egypt, three-time champions and cup holders Cote d'Ivoire, two-time winners Algeria, hosts 1976 champions Morocco, and 2021 winners Senegal. And for contact with the newsroom, send a message to info@trafficradio961.ng. And that ends the news broadcast compiled by Adirayo Dolu Olaiya. Thank you for listening. My name is Mike James. Good morning.